is it really? Yeah, her name is Crafty. Yeah, girl, let's see here. CraftyRia, yeah, CraftyRia. I said Crafty makes all sorts of stuff. I said CraftyRia, she's tough and cool. CraftyRia, yeah, CraftyRia. I said Crafty makes all sorts of stuff. I said CraftyRia, she's tough and cool. Yeah. Ever since she was a little girl, she's said, I like to make things with my hands. I like to make some art that I can put up on a wall, or maybe put it in the mail, and maybe someday someone will get it, you know. Yeah, you know I like to make myself some Christmas cards. Yeah, I like to make all types of stuff. I like to take little scraps of paper, I like to put them all together real cool. Yeah, don't you know that it's fun? I like to do it, yeah. Yeah, say CraftyRia, that's the name, yeah. CraftyRia, say it now. Crafty makes all sorts of stuff. She does now. CraftyRia, she's tough and cool, yeah. You know, she streams on YouTube, it's true. You just gotta put a name right in there, hit subscribe. You should, yeah. And all you ever see are both her hands, you know. Makes me kind of suspicious, you know. That's all I'm saying. You know, maybe she's not a human being. I mean, it's possible. We got all types of things in the chat. You know, we got cows, we got chickens, we got people who supposedly have faces. We got all types of people here too, yeah. You know, maybe she's, you know, maybe she's some kind of creature. Maybe she's got tentacles. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she's got tentacles and she's got hands, animatronic human hands on the ends of two sticks, and she just puts those in front of the camera and does all the crafts, which would make it even more impressive than it already is. You know, just the dexterity involved in such a thing. You know, it would be ridiculous, you know. Yeah. Don't you know her name is CraftyRia? I figured out a secret. She's an octopus. I said she's an octopus, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it is. Stuff I said. CraftyRia, she's tough and cool. You know, I figured out a secret.
Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. I hope you're all having a great day. I see Susan's making cars. What kind of cars do you make? Can you make me a nice car? I'm kidding. Welcome in, Diero. Welcome in, Dustaloo. Kim, the lady, welcome in. Susan, Angela, welcome in. Angela's one of my awesome moderators here and on Twitch. Diero is one of my awesome moderators on Twitch. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys very much. Susan's one of my awesome in real life friends, or at least that's what I like to say. And yeah, happy birthday. Who's having a birthday? You're not awesome at all? I don't know. I only pick awesome people to mod for me, so. All right. Did I say happy birthday to somebody? Is it somebody's birthday? Whose birthday is it? Tell me. All right. Anyway. Okay. No, I didn't say happy birthday. My birthday is in exactly 1 month from now. It is November 20th. Okay, so we have a Mad Lib today I have picked out of this. Your birthday is Wednesday. Cece, happy early birthday. I hope you have a wonderful one. Okay, so I have a Mad Lib picked out of here. Yes, Ange and I are like birthday twins. Our birthdays are a day apart. It's really kind of awesome. So, oh, let me do my shout outs here. Hang on. Got to do my things. I can't see what I'm typing. I'm too far away. Tacos and Mad Lib. Is it Mad Libs? Oh, it works. Okay. All right. There we go. All right. I'm going to do a Mad Lib out of this book. If someone would like to be the volunteer for the word picker, please just type volunteer in the chat, and I will write that down. Otherwise, I will tell you what words we need, and then I will write them down on my little piece of paper here, and we'll figure it out. And welcome in, Anne. Happy to have you. All right. So for the Mad Lib, let's go with the first word. We need an adjective and just one. I'll try to keep track as best as I can. I may miss some. I did find 2 Thanksgiving cards. Thanksgiving cards in my stash. And I believe they're both brand new. Let me check. Yeah, they're both brand new. So I can add some stuff to them. And spicy. Add some stuff to them. And make them pretty. So for the first word, we do need an adjective. Let's see. Adjective. Okay. Just one. Kim says, thank you for helping her keep her sanity this week. Oh, she's had COVID for over a week now and can't go anywhere. Oh, no. So I've been watching and rewatching my old stuff. All right. Oh, well, thank you for watching. And I hope it does bring you some joy and sanity. All right, let's start with this Thanksgiving card. I don't have my fall stuff handy. The only thing I have, I should have gotten it out. I do not believe, oh, I do have some of this. So yes, I have a little bit of fall stuff handy. All my other stuff I put away because I didn't think I was going to do fall. But I have some stuff in here. And I have this. All right. So I have this. Let's see what I could put on this too. Oh, I think I could use some of these leaves and that acorn and stuff on this one. Okay. That's what we'll do. I see some ideas. This one here, I'm going to make it easy, and I'm just going to put this across the bottom. All right, so we do need one adjective for the Mad Lib. I'm going to use fabric tack. I don't know if my videos can help with that, Dearo. I'm sorry. I can help people who want to craft when they're bored. I can't really help with much of anything else. I am not licensed in those fields. My education is nursing, not mental health. And not mental health nursing. I know, I'm just teasing. But there are plenty of YouTube and YouTube channels that help with that. So I'm sure. I'm trying to get this. Although if you just need a laugh, I'm one to watch, because I will do something, I'm sure, at some point that will make people laugh. All right, so we have some leaves at the bottom of this, and I think I'll cut these apart. All right, well, I am glad you're feeling better. Let's start with 3. Oh, look, see, this is overflowing. This glue is kind of like hot glue. It dries really fast, and it makes a big string. I call it cold hot glue. My laugh is wonderful. My laugh is something, I guess. Yeah. And of course, I glued this right to the table. Where am I going to put this one? I'll put this one over here. Pot glue. No, not pot glue. I don't know if that would be good on YouTube. I think my channel would get a strike if I used pot glue. All right, let's see if I can get this. I'll put a couple down here, kind of in the picture, sort of. Hot glue, H-O-T. It's a cold, hot, it's a cold pot glue. Oh, I put it on the back of the leaf, but that's okay. Then that one leaf is going to be backwards. Your hamster's barely moving. The fumes are relaxing. Let me smell this. Hang on. Oh, yes, this does. Good thing you can't see my face. This does have fumes. I've probably smelt it before. And it is so sticky around it. Hold on. I don't want to glue the lid on. Let me clean this up with a baby wipe. No, they were not relaxing for me. They're really, have you guys ever sniffed this stuff? Have you ever sniffed fabric tack? There is a hot glue that melts in an electric wall type thing. That could be pot. That could be. You're right. Welcome in, Desta. That is funny. That could be pot glue. Okay. There. Now it is not so gooey. Gooey, gluey. Pot glue. I need to get that so I can say, I have pot glue. I do sniff a lot of things. When I use glue and stuff, I do sniff glue and I sniff markers. I love the smell of alcohol markers. Welcome in, Christine. This is great. This is Fabric Tack. It is probably my favorite liquid adhesive. Besides, I like this and I like Elmer's Glue All together, the same. This is a lot more expensive than Elmer's Glue, but it's really cool. But, oh, when I was little in school, we used to, I'm trying to get all the glue off my fingers now. We used to eat library paste. Now that stuff was really good. All right, so we do need an adjective for the Mad Libs. So last call for adjective. Let me see what I could put on here. I have some of these sequins. That might be kind of cute. That's kind of neat. That leaf. This is a pumpkin. I might want something over top of that. There is also this. Ooh, that might be good. I think I'll use that one. What else do we have? We have this earring, and it is a turkey. We also have that. I don't like the way that looks. The acorn. You like the acorn? I kind of like that acorn. And I don't think the acorn will go on the other thing. So let's go with this. Earring. It is, I don't know where I got it. Somebody sent it to me. It is one of those clip-on. Actually, you could put this on a piece of ribbon and put it on a craft. But it is an earring. A clip-on earring. A turkey, not Turk. I don't know what a Turk earring is. Turkey earring. A Turk earring. Where is my... I found it. I found it. My glue dots. I'm going to put this on with a glue dot, which is another one of my favorite adhesives. They are really inexpensive. These rolls are about $6 or so on Amazon for like 15 rolls of them. So you can buy 15 rolls of these for what you would pay for one roll of those expensive scrapbooking glue dots. Probably pay more for the scrapbooking glue dots for one roll. All right, so there. I think I'll leave it like that. It's kind of cool. There we go. One card made and done. Like I said, I was going through my stash and cleaning up my stuff, and I found these two cards, and I thought, oh, let's just do them. Let's make them. This is Carlton cards. This is 99 cents in the U.S., $1.29 in Canada. And this one was probably in a box. No, $1.75. Old. These are old, though. Your tiredness. And Diaro works nights. So, he's probably working on no sleep today because he worked last night. Okay, I think I'm gonna put some of these sequins kind of on here. Maybe with this little leaf. I don't know. Yes, he had almost a hot date, but I won't ruin the surprise. I wonder no. All right, let's just put some of these sequins and then I'll decide. What are you whining about? Well, you had to get up for someone special. So it was kind of a hot date. Okay, maybe not. I was just making up stories. I thought it sounded interesting. I'm making up stories. Is your name Byron? What was that card's name? Byron? And what was the woman's name? Oh gosh. Do you remember, Ange? We had a whole storyline going. Ange knows what I'm talking about. I can't remember either. And I always said, if you are so-and-so and you know Byron, please reach out. Nobody's ever reached out to me. So we'll never know. But yes, Byron. He was some guy. He goes to Walgreens. He shops for his mistress and he buys these Valentine cards. And he's cheating on his wife. I don't know. All right. Last call for adjectives. I'll put the one in that I have. What happened was there was a card and it said something, to my wife or something, and it had her name and it was signed by Byron. And we just had a whole storyline going, trying to figure out who Byron was. And then we had a whole storyline that maybe he had a mistress on the side who worked at Walgreens. That's what it was. And he would shop at Walgreens for cards for his wife. Oh, it was a whole storyline because there were several cards from Byron. Wanda, something like that. Oh, it may have been Wanda. I can't remember. Christy would know. It's made up. You know how I do recycled cards, and it was like this card to my wife. Somebody had sent me cards to recycle, and one of them was signed by Byron. And that's what I'm like, if you're Byron's wife, please let me know. Thank you so much for sending me these cards or whatever. And then we just made up names, who it would be, and all of that. It was crazy. It was this big one. We just, you know how things just, one story leads to another, and we just went off the rails with it a bit. So I'm just using some of these, I almost said croutons, these gold croutons, sequins. I think I need a salad. These croutons in groups of 3. All right. So for our adjective, we're going to use the only one I saw, which was spicy. Yes, I know. Where did that come from? Spicy. Okay. The next one we need something alive, plural. I know, right? Me going off the rails? No. My videos never derail from what they were intended. You don't remember the lady's name either. Yes, it did continue. Right, Christy. Christine. See, I'm thinking of Christy. It went on for several streams. Skunks. That's a good something alive word. Where did my paper go? Okay. Skunks. Fleas. Fish. Yes, it was funny. We did laugh a lot about that. And I think there was more than one card from Byron. He like came up again in like a future video. And the storyline just kept going. Poor Byron. I'll never know who Byron is. I do know Diero's real first name, and it's not Byron. Which is unfortunate, because we could have been talking about him this whole time. Now I'm going to put some single ones in places here, because I have them spilled out on my desk, and I kind of want to use them up, because I don't want to have to put them back in the bag. I could do one more cluster of 3. And then I have one. Yeah, we did have more than one from Byron. And every time. So just so you know, if you're watching and you're married to a Byron and you sent me cards signed by Byron, please let me know. I need to know. Okay, see there. His name is not Byron. Okay, so here we have a whole bunch of these things. Let me put my pin. Pin the glue. All right, so we have a bunch of glitter on there. Sequins. I think I will put this down in the corner. Kind of as a not sentiment. What do I want to say? Gosh, I cannot even talk today. I'm going to put this crouton in the corner. Oh, I love Pop-Tarts. Have you guys ever had the your second cousin's name is Pop-Tart? You know what I'm going to say, dear. I can't even say. I'm trying to peel. I cannot do 2 things at once. And this is not working. No, not strawberry shortcake. No. Nope. I'm going to let you say. I know what it is now. No, strawberry milkshake. Ah, they are so good. Yeah, the strawberry milkshake. The croutons. Here, I'm putting these croutons on here. I hope these croutons look pretty enough. Milkshake. Yes, you were close. I think I still have some strawberry milkshake ones from when I bought those. I bought those for our trip to London and Paris. I always like to have some for a long plane ride, just in case I don't like the food. All right, last call for something alive, plural. I have too many things of these black leaves. There we go. I'm just going to leave these like this. So this card, I'm going to call this done, and I'm going to call this one done. And we'll leave those, and I'll get back to some Christmas cards. And I will pick a one of these. I think I'll go with skunks, because skunks is funny. Okay, the next word we need is, oh boy, a type of food, plural, 4 of them. All of them are plural. Okay. So put in plenty of types of food. I will try to keep track. All right, those 2 cards are done. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, out of the way. Now, where are my cards? All right, I have a big old bag of cards here. I think we have to use croutons. Mushrooms. I'm writing these down. Radishes. Grapes. Crackers. Chips. Tacos. Chitlins. Empanadas. Are you in a Mexican mood, Anne? All right, here we go. These, I think, are still the set. Yeah, these are ones that Susan sent me. Ah, these are so cute. I could do something with those. And then there's also all of this really cool paper. You just ate a taco salad. Oh, yeah. That's really cool. These are blanks. This one is so cute. I don't know what I will do with it. I love that. It looks vintage. I wonder if it is vintage. 1987. So yeah, that is kind of vintage. Not like super vintage. I would use it. That is cool too. Let me see what that's kind of neat too. Your mom said that they ate brains and eggs. She was growing up 100 years ago. Wow. My mom used to eat cow's tongue. Oh, I can't even think about it. This one looks really fun too. I like the rainbowy scarf. Some of these cards are so beautiful. I never know which ones to start with. Let me start with a couple of these that I already pulled out. And I have an idea because there's this size. Yes, this is going to work. I'm going to use that. I might do something with that and that. We'll see. First of all, these ho-hos. It already is blank on the inside and it says thank you. And that's a really nice, cute little way to send a thank you card. For Christmas, these are adorable. So I'm just going to use some bling and bling up the hose. That sounded bad. Let me see. I have red, but what about green? Maybe green. Oh, that was the first meal she ate in college. Your family, sheep's tongues, brains, tripe. No, no, no. Not me. Not me. This is a good color, green. I'm a very boring eater. Very, very boring eater. I am not eating tongue, cow's tongue, or any other kind of tongue. I mean, sometimes when I eat, I bite my own tongue, but that's different. I don't ingest it. I'm going to bring up the hose, yes. I mean, who wants boring hose? All right, excellent, Susan. So yeah, see, you could just... Now I could do different colors, or I could do them all green. What would I do? Well, I could do green, gold, and red. Green, red, and gold. Isn't there a song? Karma Chameleon, red, gold, and green. That's it. I don't have much red, so I can't do the whole thing in red. Red, gold, and green. I like that song. Next card, I'll do red, gold, and green. So I'll put one here. Because, yeah, I only have this thing. You don't like the texture of... No, I cannot. I can't even get past the thought of tongue, let alone the texture. No, I have not. I don't use the big bling very often. All right, let me pick some of these words. Food. Okay, we have to use croutons. Okay, croutons is going in. Croutons will be the first one. Then, let's see. How about mushrooms? Mushrooms. Then radishes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, radishes. And tacos. Okay. The idea of eating something that's tasting me as I eat it just doesn't sit right with me. Oh, Ange, you need to quote that so bad. Quote that, please. That is perfect. All right. Now we need nouns. 1, 2, 3, 4 nouns. One of them is plural. Okay. It's true, though. It's tasting you as you eat it. Let's see if I have a good color of gold. Yes, this is a good. That's a good gold. Red, gold, and green. Okay, so the next one's going to be red, gold, and green to go with the song, because that just has to be. You can't copy and paste on YouTube. All right, I'll do it here in a minute. Hang on. Let me put this here. All right. So we have ho, ho, ho. Let me, you got it. All right, Ange. All right. There. Red, gold, and green to go with Karma Chameleon. Where did I put the other card? Oh, it's underneath. So this one's going to be red, gold, and green because it just has to be. Okay. And we have some more nouns. Let me grab those. Screwdrivers, nutty buddy, toenail clipper. That's funny. Nose hair trimmer. Bulb syringe. Now, what was I going to say? Oh, I keep getting suggested videos on YouTube of gross feet. And it says ASMR toenails. And it is like, I don't look at them. I don't know what they're doing to these toenails, but they're yellow, thick toenails and very hairy toes. They are disgusting looking feet. Yes, I know. Ew. I'm like, ugh. I can't even. Why am I getting, every day they come up in the shorts feed. It's like, why? The last thing I want to do is look at disgusting feet, okay? Maybe Sir Preston, my pet peacock, has been watching foot videos or something. I don't know. I know, right? Someone's into that, but it's not me. I can promise you that it is not me. And if someone is into that, there's nothing wrong with that. That is fine if that is what you're into. I am not saying people should not be into that. It's just not. Where they thought I was into it is what I'm trying to figure out. I know, right? Okay, so we have red, gold, and green on that one. Very cool. Yes. Now let me put these away. This is gold. We were talking about foot videos and how I am constantly being sent them on YouTube. And it's not normal. So nothing, yes. It's not normal foot videos. I mean, these are the most disgusting feet. I don't know. You're leaving now. All right, so we have a ho-hos. Your ears. Red, gold, and green. I like that. I'm going to leave them as is. There we go. And that's all I'm doing to those. Super easy, but it'll look really cool. Yes, I did. I almost sent you the video, but I didn't want to click on it to get... I didn't want to click on it because I didn't want it to think I was watching it, you know, to get the link. I almost sent it to you. And he had chicken toes for dinner. Chicken fingers, chicken toes. All right, so I still need some nouns and some plural nouns. Please, I need 4. So this one here I'm going to have to cut apart because it has a sentiment already inside. So let's chop this one up. You just finished. I'm sorry, Dustin. This one's going to have to be this size, but look, oh, maybe I can, you know, do the thing that I like to do. Let me cut out the sentiment from the inside. Chicken toes, dog tails. I think we're going to have to do chicken toes. Shoes, London, feet. Some kind, yeah, we have to do feet. Probably. Okay. I like the bright colors too. So I think, I don't know, I kind of like the inside being red. Oh, there's some markings on the front. What could I do? Let me see if a baby wipe will take that marking off, or an alcohol wipe. Sometimes a little bit of rubbing alcohol will take a stain off. Now I'll just put some bling. I hope I didn't make it like worse, ruin it. I'll just add pieces of bling all around. I have some stars. A big star bling could probably go over that. It's a little sticky. Oh, you know what might work? Once that alcohol dries, this sand eraser. It might work. We could try that. But let me look at... Oh, do I want white? Yeah, I think I want a white background. I think I'll leave that. And then I'm only using a half sheet of cardstock instead of a full sheet. I have to get one out of my package. All right. Nine Eastern is 8 Central. All right, so yeah, I'm going to have to cover it. That's not going to work. So let's see, I'm going to cut this at about 5.5. A little bit more than 5.5. I can always, oh no, I'll leave it at 5.5. Because then I can make a card base out of that. Yeah. Let me get my thingamajig. I'm going to score this at about a 1/2 inch. And then just fold that back. Like I do this a lot when I want to preserve the inside of the card. Okay. And all right, let me pick some of these nouns. And then the next word we need is a silly word. Let's see, we're going to go with I'm going to go with toenail clipper for the first one. And chicken toes. Oh, no, wait. Chicken toes is the plural. Chicken toes is the last one down here. Chicken toes. Shoes. How about shoe? And screwdriver. I think that was all the nouns. Okay. Bumfark. Let's get another piece of paper here. Okay. I know what you mean. I have to be careful not to say it the way you mean it. Okay. Then let's trim this side and then this side. I used to work places sometimes where you don't really like your boss or someone you work with. And we would have a code name for them, you know, like Byron. And that way you could talk about, hey, you know, did you see what Byron did yesterday? And just you and that person would know who you were talking about. All right, I have some of these. That's not really the right color. Let me get, this is the right color. Yes, we would have code names. I'll do this blue. I do need to put a little bit of tape to help hold it. Storm clouds are moving in. Yeah. Yeah, you have this code. And one place I worked, me and my coworker had to share a password for this one program that we used. Because it was like for the facility. And we used to make the password end in whatever their initials were. IAJ. So initials, like say it was IAJ, meaning BB was their initials and IAJ is a jerk. And then if we needed to make it longer, we would do IABFJ is a big fat jerk. So, you know, we had so much fun going back and forth with that password. It was only 2 of us that used it. So we would kind of go crazy with the IAJ. And I don't know why I still remember that. I remember all my passwords because I remember his initials and IHA. The funny part, when the person would look out the window and they say it's blue skies, I don't see any clouds. All right, so there we have that. I like it with the red part there. And then we have this. So I need to put like stars in the background. So let me get my star jar. Oh, so I have pink. And I have red. Let's see if I can find. I have blue. Let's see if there's a medium size. Is it just the small and the large? I think that'll go over it pretty well. If you don't see the clouds, it's because you be the clouds. Yeah. All right, so let's go with this blue color over the trouble spot. That is the spot that I absolutely have to cover. Plus, I have probably a couple little spots over there to cover. So let's put a little bit of this there. I'll put a little piece here and a little piece here. Oh, maybe I'll do a big one over that. Okay. So we're going to go a blue one here. A big pink one here. And a small gold one. Maybe green. Or gold, that's what I have in my hand. There, so I'll put 3 together like that, and then I'll randomly put some others. I'll remember that. If there is no storm cloud coming and you start talking about a storm cloud, I'll know you're talking about me. We'll put one there, and that'll be my big decoration on this. Is some of these. Put a dot there. Stay tuned, and you'll see plenty more weird green. I mean, I was using croutons before. Oh, here, I could put one in the middle of the O. I don't ever remember people that I used to manage ever talk about storm clouds around me, so that's good. I'm trying to get these things off, the strings off the glue. Boy, this glue is just dying to come out of the, oh, here's purple, out of the container. It's just escaping the container. It's like a volcano. You go in there. It would not be, no, I know. You would just tell me. You would just say, by the way, I think. All right. Where am I going to put this other one? Here's one. Here's a place. A glucano. Yes. A glucano. All right. What do we need? Silly word. How about glucano? That could be a silly word. But the glue is so thick, it has to be a bigger, it has to be big. You go back in there, Glucano. Here's blue. Let's put a blue star there. Sharknadoes and Glucanos. That's right. Hurry up. Get the lid on before the Glucano erupts. What color do I not have on here? I do not have a green. I can't pick up a green. It will not come in my fingers. There. All right, there we go. Let me get rid of the rest of the stars. Put them back in the star jar. Oh, I do have a green. So I have two greens next to each other. That bothers me greatly. That's okay. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to try not to be sad about it. Even though I feel as if my life is practically ruined because of that. Okay, I have this scrap paper. Let me see if I have a color in this pack so I don't have to dig through my other papers. I have this light blue. That might be good. I have dark blue, but I don't think I want the dark blue. This is like crazy stuff. Some of this paper is insane. This is from the Dollar Tree. It's mostly earth tones, but I have this light blue. That'll work. And that's the right size too. Let's do that. Yes, it bothers me. But we're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. Last call for silly word. I'm gonna use wet glue for this since this paper is homemade paper. And generally the tape does not like to stick to this type of paper. This one's a Glucano too. Oh, what is this? Is there like a crazy, is our barometric pressure way up or something? What is going on? All right, we're going to use Glucano as the silly word. Yes, that's good. Glucano. All right. We did nouns, right? We did nouns. Silly word. So now we need a verb. We need 3 verbs. One of them is past tense. Ending in ed generally. Not necessarily ed. Boy, it feels like this is 2 pieces of paper. It is not. It's just very thick. You are famous. Famous. You're a famous. I don't think that edge was even. There we go. I feel like this is not wanting to cut. Oh, I see why. There's a little piece of paper stuck to the blade. Okay. Okay. Farted. Strum, snort. Ran, cut, sharded. I like farted and sharded. I could always make one of them fart. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what we get. I also like bum. You have to save that for another Mad Lib, Anne. What was it? Bum fart? Bumfark. I have to remember that word. I want to use that in the real world. Real world. There comes the glucano coming up. All right, there. So we'll put this on the inside of the card. Excellent. I like it. I'm going to leave it be. Fa la la, love this time of year. Wishing you a season that's everything you could hope for and more. Nice, nice. Okay, put that to the side. These two. All right, so along with these cards, Susan sent these card bases. And I think they are a perfect size to do something with these money cards. They are. They are the absolute perfect size. We have some more. Climb, shoved, swam. No, none of these cards are signed Byron. Or Ron. No. Unless Susan sent them to me. Unless she knows a Byron, they wouldn't be signed Byron. Do you know a Byron, Susan? Now, these two are not exactly the same length. And is the shorter one going to be too small? No. So I'm going to give this one a little bit of a trim where it says Merry Christmas at the very top, since you can kind of see a white edge. And I mean a little trim by like that much, like nothing. And this one, ooh, I can put that on the inside of one of them. Okay, so let's put that to the side. This one doesn't have an inside. Do I have, hold on. Where is the thing I'm looking for, you guys? Where is the Christmas tree trim? Do you remember that Christmas tree trim that I had? Where did I put it? Where could it be? I do not know. Oh, I have this border though too. I don't think that's gonna work. That is my Christmas tree trim. I have that. I do not see my Christmas tree trim. Let me look over here. Don't fall. If I put you where you're going to fall. I know it. I found it. I found my Christmas tree trim. I knew if I dug enough, I'd find it. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's make, this is not going to work. That will not work. You go there somewhere. No Byron in your life. You have a Bruce. You do have a Bruce. I met Bruce. Is this too tall? Yeah, and you know what? This is too nice. It's too, what do I want to say? Like realistic. This is cartoony. This is realistic. This can be used for a realistic card. RIA listic, realistic. I thought maybe that. No. I do have all of these ribbons though. Let's see what we might have. It has to be going in this direction. So those trees are cute but would not work. That will not work. These snowmans could work. They could work. Santa's going in the wrong direction. Going in the wrong direction. Wrong direction. Oh, we have, oh, this is cute. That might be really cute. We have Merry Christmas. And then these are just reruns. That is cute. I think we could do this, and I could even trim off just a tiny bit of that bottom for one of the cards. The other one could be totally different. Okay. Let's get that out of the way. Yeah, that is good. I think that will work. Just want to make sure this is the right size for an envelope. It will fit. Okay, good. Now, do I need to mat this on? I could mat it on some glitter paper. All right. Last call for some verbs. Oh, this is a very bright green. Like a true Christmas green. So this is what it would look like, just to get this idea. Yeah, I think the mittens have a lot of bright colors and they are whimsical. That's the word I was looking for. Whimsical. Skated, flew, and crocheted. Okay. All right. Skated. Let me write this down. Flew. Crocheted. Okay. Now, let me measure the width of this. This is almost, or I mean, it's a little more than 4 inches. So I'm going to cut this at 4. Sorry, I whacked my mic with it if that made a lot of noise. I apologize for any noise that may have caused. 4 inches. Four. Quattros. All right, and then I'm going to cut this way. If Elka was here, I could say there, and she would know what I meant by that. There inches. Okay, let's put this green away. All right, let me pick some of those voibs. I might have to make some of them not past tense. How many do I need? A lot, right? Verb, past tense. Let me pick a past tense one. Sharded, I guess. Yep. Sharded. And then we're going to go with strum. No, snort. Snort is better. Snort. And climb. Okay. Oh, we only need 2 more words. Now we need 2 parts of the body. This is the last one we need. 2 parts of the body. 1 regular. Oh no, we need other things. We need that. Okay. 2 parts of the body. 1 regular and 1 plural. All right, so there is that little bit. I might want a more of a white. So I'm going to take like a sliver off of each dimension. Just so I get a little more white background in there. Nostrils and kneecap, excellent choices. Noses and knees. Kneecap. I think this could go underneath the ribbon. Okay, that's what we'll do. Fingers, toes, nose, eyeballs, sternum, humerus. I'm just writing this down. I find that last one funny. All right. Did you hear about the nurse that didn't want to be a doctor? She didn't have the patience. We used to tell all kinds of crazy jokes like that back in my nursing days about not having patience. I don't think any nurse has patience for patients or for doctors. Oh, let's do, yeah, it'll kind of go over his feet. A little bit, or their feet. It didn't stick. It did not do what I wanted it to do. Nope, it won't go on this either. That's okay, I'll adhere it to the back. Let me get my Scotch tape. Okay, stick this ribbon onto the back. I like to put ribbon around something like this because sometimes it frays on the edges. As you can see, like that piece is already fraying, so that way it will contain it and it won't fray for the person that you're sending it to. I'm going to give this edge of this card a little tiny trim. There's a little rough area. There. And by little tiny trim, I mean I just trimmed a hair piece off. Not much. It was just a little rough corner. So we have, oh, let me make sure, make sure the card's opening the right way. So now I have something to do with the shape. These are perfect for it. And I think I have a Christmas tree sticker. Oh, I have a snowman too. Let me see if I can find the snowman. It was on my floor earlier, and I did not pick it up, of course. But I don't know where it went. Oh, no, box. Don't fall. Please do not fall. Okay. I do not know where the little snowman is, but I have those little Christmas trees. Did I put it away? The snowman. I may have picked it up. I think I did. But it's not where it was. I must have picked it up and put it away somewhere, you know, safe. But I can't find it. So anyway, we have this guy here. I could put a little one of these guys. I wish I had that cute little snowman. I'm looking all over for it. I do not see it. There we go. That's cute. And I will leave this as is. The other one's going to be similar because I'm just not that creative. But maybe I'll use a different ribbon. Where is the other card base? Here it is. It looks crooked. What looks crooked? Tell me, Kim, what's looking crooked? It looks straight to me. Let me know. Let me know. And we'll go with this thing here. This here is, I need to trim this card base a little bit. I'm going to trim this like that. And this could go on the inside of the card. And then this piece could be used to mount a sentiment on something else. Okay, let me see. What am I gonna do on this card? Not the same ribbon. That ribbon is awfully large. Anyway, let me see. I could do some glitter. I just realized my camera was crooked. Is that what you meant? That my camera was crooked? Do I want green again? And red? Yes, probably. Looks more like white, a little more white at the top. Yeah, maybe just a very, very tiny bit. Just a very, very tiny bit. But maybe when the person gets the card and opens it, they won't notice. And if they do, well, that's too bad. That is too bad. Where did I put my green stuff? All right. And let's see. I will put some of these body parts in here. We need a plural. We'll go with eyeballs. And then the next one will be, how about kneecap? Oh, man. Yeah, that's funny. That'll be funny. Kneecap. It's almost perfect. The next word, the last word we need is a number. Number. Where did I put my green envelope of paper? I found it. I found it. I found it. That will work, and I bet it's going to need to be about 4 inches. Yep, a little smaller than 4. Okay, there we go. This, and then I think I'll do the red tape across the bottom. Red glitter tape. That'll work. Very good, very good. $411, that is a good number. Remember back in the day, we used to have to call 411. Is that even still a thing? Does anybody ever use 411 anymore? It probably still exists. I don't know. Put this across the bottom. fold it around to the back. I need to add a little bit of glue here because it doesn't like to stick to glitter paper. Washi tape does not stick very well anyway. $112. Okay. Then we will do almost the same thing with this one. 911, of course, of Europe. Oh, okay. Is that what 112 is? I thought 999. What is 999? I thought that was in other countries. I don't know. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the back of this as well, just to help it stick. Things do not like to stick very well to glitter paper. There. I will put that on the inside. Oh, 112 is the 911 of Europe. Okay. 111 in New Zealand. Excellent. That's really neat. I did not realize that. I don't know why, but I thought it was 999. Good thing I never needed to call it while we were there, because I would have not had help. Yeah, and 411 was information where you could call and, well, where I lived, it was 1411, where you could call and like get somebody's phone number. I'm going to put this guy closer to the bottom. Get the hair out of him. There we go. And I will put a snowflake up at the top. 999 was in the UK. Okay, but maybe not for all of Europe. All right, there. So lots of glitter on there. And then it even has some fun stuff on the inside. Now, I could have kept that card together, but I rarely send like money cards like that. All right, so which number am I going to pick here out of all of these numbers? Probably, maybe, what about 911? Since they all are talking about 911. Let's go with 911. Okay. All right. And let me see. 9911 in your town. 911 connects to a neighboring town. Oh, that's interesting. Very interesting. I could put this green away. Move that out of the way. Move that over there. Okay. Let me see What other card I wish to make? I have time, a little more time, and then we'll read the Mad Lib at the end. I have all the words for the Mad Lib. I'm trying to think what I have. What kind of embellishments I have handy that would go with these. The little cows opening the present. They are so cute. And then we have the goats. So we have cows and goats. Very cute. Pink cows. Oh, you know what I could do with these? These would be easy. Those would be very easy. Let me look at the rest. See if any strike me as ones that I wish to use. Oh, here, I'll do it in front of you guys so you can see. This one is cute. I don't know what I would put on it, though. I don't know. Oh, that's great. The rose-colored glasses, yeah. Oh, that's cool, too. That is very cool. This one here could just be bling. I like the pug sliding across the snow. Okay. I like that one too. Is it blank? Yeah, that's blank inside. Not sure what I would do with it. This one, of course, would be easy. It's just to put bling on the houses and put bling on the top and the bottom. His poor bum must be freezing, right? Now this card is, you can see it is folded crooked from the manufacturer. So I'm going to trim up the sides. I'm wondering if the crease, yeah, the crease is a little folded crooked, but we're going to put bling over that anyway. So I'm just going to take this and give this a trim on all four sides, 3 sides, not all 4. If I did it on all 4 sides, it would no longer fold. There. So then if you look at the back, it's even now. The teddy bear one. The teddy bear one is cute. Do I have multicolored small bling? I hope I do. I hope that's not one I needed to order. I need to order a lot of bling. Yeah, I don't have little. I do. I have that much. Okay. So I'm going to put this on the rooftops to be like Christmas lights. Let's see, we'll go this. And it has to be this little bling because these houses are not very large. There, and we have some stragglers over here. There, and then I'll put some over here. His bum must be frozen, that poor little doggy. We had a stray cat on our driveway this afternoon. He was very cute, but he was sitting. Do you know how some cats, you see pictures of them and they sit, and it looks like they're sitting in a chair. Their back legs are like underneath them, like lounging in a chair. That's what he looked like. I thought it was quite funny. I think I'll go with some gold bling. It was really funny. Of course, I couldn't get his picture because he did not stay that way for very long. I'm going to use this gold bling across the top here and across the bottom. And this card is folded crooked from the manufacturer, so you might be able to notice that. Although I think the bling makes it less obvious. Crichton says hello. Or something. He didn't really say hello, he just whistled. He's reminding everybody to change the batteries in your smoke detectors. Think two. There we go. That should fit. I'll save the other one. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. But there we have that card. Super easy. Where was the, I do like that one, the teddy bear. Where did it go? I'll do one more. This one, this teddy bear, he is very cute. Bright days, merry days, happy, happy holidays. I don't know what I'm going to put on him. Maybe I'll do the pink cows instead. I'll do pink glitter. Let me see if I want to keep. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's do some fun stuff on him. Let's see. No, that's too regular and normal. I have that. I also have that. There's a lot of white space on this card. What if I did, hang on, I've got this green. I've got, oh, I don't have red. I do have this, and I do have this. Okay. Oh, wait, there is also, I also have some of this papers. I know, but I don't want to, you know, take apart the whole card. Merry Christmas. What does the inside say? Bright days, merry days, happy, happy holidays. No. Okay. I know what I want to do. I'm going to pick this ribbon. Not ribbon. Tape. I have some blue. Some red. And we'll go with green. What if I did, if I could find the end of this tape. I'm using all three. Could I use the mitten ribbon again? I could, but I wouldn't have anything to fold it around. It'll fray. I'd have to cut it flush with the side of the card. Am I sure? I'm sure it would fray. Yes. Oh, it is an opening. Yeah, I'm going to try to use this here. So if I do red, blue, red, green. And I do blue here. I'm trying to think. I want to weave this, but I'm not sure how I'm going to get it to weave and not stick. It will peel up, so that is good. Let me get it on a little straighter. Let me... this is very hard to put down. Maybe I'll use the glitter tape. Although I really like this tape. Do I want to do blue? Here, let's try this. Blue. Blue. I've never tried this before, so we're going to give something like this a try. Oh, I know how I could do it. I know. We're going to go with the red next. Here. Like that. And then I think I'm only going to need 2 at the top because there's not as much room. So I'm going to put the green here at the top. If I can, well, I can even use different colors too. I have gold and I have silver. I'm going to put silver here. I have an idea. Oh, come on. This is hard to find the end of it. Okay. Then I'm going to run my piece this way. I'll run a piece of green over here. I'll run a piece of green over here because the tree is there. I think I want this piece to pull up a little bit. There we go. And then that piece to go like that. There we go. I could trim these edges off for now. Except that silver one. Okay. Then what color over here? Red. Pink. I'll do pink. I'm going to do all the colors. Why not? I wasn't going to use pink, but I changed my mind. Because I'm going to put gold in the middle there. if I can find the edges of these. No, I'm not. I'm going to put, because it's weaving in and out. Yeah, I have one more color to go there. Let me just cut these weird edges off. This tape is hard to work with. It's not that easy because it is so thin, foily. It is foily. It's a very foily tape. Yeah, it is like a foil. It's kind of a pain. It's pretty. And it was very cheap. But it is kind of a pain. There was a mosquito that just landed on my hand. That was trying to suck my blood. Why are there mosquitoes? It is so cold out. There should not be mosquitoes. And then the other tape color I don't have is gold. I don't think that's the end. I think it is just a wrinkle. Let's try this one. I should have folded the edges over. Okay. There. This is like holographic foil tape. It's very, very weird. Okay, there. So that took up a lot of the white space, and then it kind of is a woven design. Woveded. woven, weaving, I don't know. Let me get my stickers. You know, the ones I just had. Here they are. I could put that there. I could put the deer there, but I could also put this tree down there. Let me look in my Christmas stash. See if I have an embellishment that would be cuter. In here, I don't know if I have anything cutesy. I have those stickers. I have that snowflake upper left. In here? Or in here? Oh, like a snowflake up there. I see. Yeah, I see what you're saying. No, not those. A tree on the bottom and a snowflake in the upper left. I have a big snowflake there. I have this size snowflake. I'll use that. Or do I have these blue? I have this navy blue snowflake. That'll blend in with that blue too much up there. Nope, I'll do the white. The white snowflake of this size. This snowflake is a little malformed. I don't like him. Here is a better one. Again, he's about the same size. I will have to put some glue on the back because it is no longer sticky. I wanted to use one that is similar to the tree, the same type of glitter sticker, foamy glitter. I'll kind of put it like there. All right, so there we go. He is all done. So let's see what we made today. Let me get the rest of my cards out. Put my scissors away. All of these rolls of tape. You just all go over there. I need a baggie for them. Better than the one that they were in. You all just go in a pile. Okay. So we did make 2 Thanksgiving cards today. We have those 2. We have the Christmas houses. We have the little bear. We have 2 of these. Santa and the reindeer. We have Fa La 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 Love this time of year. We have Ho Ho Ho. Red, gold, and green. Let me know which one is your favorite. I will read the Mad Lib. Before I do, I don't want to forget to tell you, I will not be here the next 2 Mondays. Next Monday, I have a prior commitment, and then the Monday after that, I am taking a break. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did make 9. Yes. The wreath, this one is your favorite with all of the croutons. The crouton wreath. So, but this week, Wednesday night, I am on Twitch at 7 o'clock. And then Thursday night, I am also on Twitch at 8 o'clock. It's my secret music stream. Wednesday night, I'll probably play Animal Crossing. Next week, I am also on Twitch and on Wednesday and Thursday. And then I'll be back in 2 weeks on Monday, whatever Monday that ends up being. I don't remember. But I'll post it in the Facebook group. I'll probably put up a community post since I will not be here for 2 shows on Monday. But I have a million old videos up. As Kim has said, she's been watching. Lots of ideas for recycling Christmas cards, for sure. All right, so we're going to do this Mad Lib. It is from the Trick or Treat Mad Lib book. And I also always post my schedule in the Discord. In my Discord, it's always current and it will be your local time. Okay, the Mad Lib today is candy commercial. Are you tired of handing out the same spicy candy every year on Halloween? Do all the skunks skip your house when they trick or treat because the croutons you hand out are as tasty as an old toenail clipper? Well, come on down to Ted's Glucano candy shop. Our candy experts lovingly snort each delicious shoe with their own eyeballs. All our mushrooms are covered in 911% yummy yumminess. And Ted's lollipops are filled with chewy radishes that'll let you blow the biggest screwdriver you've ever seen. Once the trick-or-treaters see you pull out one of our famous kneecap breakers, they'll climb with delight. One bite of any of our tacos, and the kids in your neighborhood will say your family hands out the best chicken toes they've ever sharded. Radishes, I know. What is it? Our lollipops are filled with chewy radishes. How many licks does it take to get to the center of our radish pops? The kneecap busters. Yes. Can you imagine eating a lollipop and it has like a radish in the center? Don't come to our house, kids, for Halloween. We will bust your kneecaps. The candies don't sound like my kind of thing. No. That is funny. Okay. It is hilarious. Yeah, I don't want... Well, that's to keep the skunks away. You don't want the skunks coming to your house. So you just follow this advice and they won't even come. Oh, my goodness. Well, no, I guess this would cause the skunks to come? Do the skunks skip your house when they trick or treat because of the croutons you hand out? Yes, the skunks would come if you gave them radish lollipops. I wonder if skunks like radishes. I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. I am not going to put radishes outside to see if the skunks like them. We have enough trouble with whatever is living under our front porch. I think it is a groundhog. Todd installed a groundhog cam, so we're going to see. Radish lollipops. Yummy. They're spicy. It wasn't the first word spicy anyway? Yeah, spicy. Spicy candy, radish lollipops. Alrighty, you guys, thank you for being here. I appreciate you very much. Thank you, Angela and Christine, awesome moderators. I appreciate you guys. And I will be back in 2 weeks. So I will be off 2 weeks and I will be back that third week. And yeah, I will be off here, but I will be on Twitch this week and next week. Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday at 7 and Thursday at 8. But the Thursday 8 o'clock is secret. Nobody knows about it. Anne knows about it. She's been there. And of course, Ange knows about it too. Alrighty, you guys. Thank you again for being here. I appreciate all of you. I hope you have a wonderful couple of weeks. I will see you on whatever day that is in November. And you guys take care. Have a happy Halloween. Keep the skunks away, but don't break anybody's kneecaps. I don't want to read about you guys on the news. Read about you in the newspaper or see you on the news. Alrighty, you guys. You guys, take care. Have a wonderful couple of weeks. I'll see you later. And until the next video, you know what to do. Go get crafting. Bye-bye.